At 8 years old, armed with a fruit knife, I saved a bunch of rich kids abroad. After being escorted home, I found out something crazy. I was the eldest son of a wealthy family. At the reunion, there was no tearful embrace. Just a cold welcome from my stepmom. You can come back, but don't even think about bullying your brother. Just when everyone thought I'd cry, I turned to my birth father and asked, "Is she my stepmom?" The stylist nearly spit out laughing. Good thing she covered her mouth in time. The woman shot up from her seat, yelling, "Oh, what kind of nonsense is that? How am I a stepmom?" I looked at her with big, innocent eyes and said, "Aren't you, though? If I were your real kid, and you lost me, shouldn't you be nice to me after all these years? Why treat an adopted son better than me? You don't even seem happy to see me." My words left her speechless. Mrs. Moo just stood there, like a kid caught misbehaving, not knowing what to say. I asked my father, "Where's my room?" He paused, "Upstairs by the window." I nodded and headed upstairs. Didn't acknowledge anyone. Coming from the border, the unfamiliar surroundings kept me on edge. I hadn't slept in days. A 10-year-old's body can only take so much. I passed out the second I got to my room. When I woke up, it was the next morning. Just as I reached the dining room, I heard the young master pouting. "It's already this late, my friends have been calling nonstop."
Mom, I don't want to wait for him.
Mrs. Moo lovingly pinched his cheek. "Go return their calls. We'll leave soon." Moo Jingchuan immediately perked up, bouncing away from the table, probably hoping I'd sleep even longer. Mrs. Moo checked the time. Her patience was running thin. Then she saw me, and scoffed, "Sleeping till noon? Making everyone wait, so rude. And when you meet Xiaochuan's friends, be polite. They're from elite families, not like where you're from." I sat down and drank some milk, then calmly said, "I'm not going." "Don't wait for me." She froze, expressionless. I asked, "Did anyone even ask if I wanted to go?" Moo Jingchuan got mad, tugging his mom's arm. "Mom, let's not bring him. Don't buy him nice clothes or a backpack. Let him get laughed at when school starts." Mrs. Moo nodded, agreeing with him, and left, tossing her napkin. Without the annoying noise, I ate more peacefully, just as I finished and got up. I saw a teenage girl, maybe 16 or 17, coming downstairs with messy bedhead, sitting down and ordering the maid around. "No sandwich today. Make me a steak. Hurry, I'm starving." The butler replied, "Yes, miss, one moment." He introduced us. "Miss, this is young Master Chen, just arrived yesterday. Young Master, this is your sister Moo Shuran." She didn't even bother looking up. For this kid, my parents must have fought a lot. Why bring him back to cause drama? The butler glanced at me awkwardly, but when he turned, he saw me staring intently at the laptop in Moo Shuran's hands. "Young Master, what is it?" I pointed at the glowing screen and asked, "Where can I buy that?" He hesitated. "You mean the laptop? Since you're still young, and probably never used one before. We didn't set one up in your room." I reached under my chair, pulled out a plastic bag, and handed him cash. "Can this buy one?" Even Moo Shuran was shocked. She laughed. "You want this? I could give it to you. But do you even know how to use it?" I stepped forward. "How do you use it?" She waved me over. "Watch closely. These pretty graphics you see are actually made of these letters. Like this." Her fingers flew across the keyboard. Lines of code scrolled like gibberish. It was dizzying to watch. She hit enter, and a new page popped up. She pushed the screen toward me, whispering, "See? Easy, right? Wanna try? Even an idiot could do this. If you can't, you're dumb. Don't call me sis anymore. And don't say you know me in public, got it?" The butler was sweating nervously. Miss had always been gifted with tech, thinking I was from the countryside, and probably never seen a computer. He felt sorry for me. Seeing me still staring at the screen, she nudged me. "What are you waiting for? Do something!" I was pushed to the desk. I could barely see over the edge. Looking at the screen over my head was kind of funny. She watched me fumble with the keys, pressing a few buttons, then checking the screen, carefully identifying each letter. She was thoroughly amused, crossing her legs, waiting for me to give up, so she could mock me and satisfy her twisted pleasure. At first I was slow.